The Nazis masterminded the torching of the Reichstag, the German parliament buildings. On February the 27th, 1933, Hitler and his henchmen designate the communists as the villains and label them terrorists. The government promises proof, but never provides it. The communists did not do it. The big lie of who torched the Reichstag is used by Hitler to sow fear. The claim is that the fatherland, think homeland, is under threat. He then is free to launch preemptive strikes against other countries and wage a world war sold as patriotic. That they did so is historical fact. Portrayed best in William L. Shirer's masterpiece, The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich.
En 1962, pour légitimer une guerre contre Cuba, l'état-major interarmé des États-Unis avait envisagé des attentats terroristes contre sa propre population. Le document déclassifié que nous présentons ici révèle le plan de l'opération Northwoods. Une série d'attentats tuant des civils et des militaires américains pour mobiliser l'opinion publique contre Fidel Castro. L'état-major avait notamment planifié un attentat contre un bâtiment de guerre et un détournement d'avion. Le projet des généraux fut empêché par le président Kennedy un an avant son assassinat.
Call the White House and tell them, we know the government's planning terror. Oklahoma City and World Trade Center was terrorism. We know the Joint Chiefs of Staff wanted to blow up airliners, Baltimore Sun. If you do it, we're going to blame you, so we know who's up to it. Or if you let some terrorist group do it, like the World Trade Center, we know who to blame.
He's the one who told me 11 months before 9/11 ever happened that there was going to be an event, and out of that event, we were going to invade Afghanistan to run pipelines from the Caspian Sea. We were going to invade Iraq, to take over the oil fields, establish a base in the Middle East, and make it all part of the New World Order. And we'd go after Chavez in Venezuela.
Osama bin Laden, Osama bin Laden, bin Laden, Osama bin Laden, Al-Qaeda, 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 9/11, Al-Qaeda's, Osama bin Laden, bin Laden.
Even bin Laden's displays of strength for the Western media were faked. The fighters in this video had been hired for the day and told to bring their own weapons. For beyond his own small group, bin Laden had no formal organization until the Americans invented one for him.
He's just a character created by America.
And it wasn't until I was out of the Foreign Service, when my appointment had been terminated for unspecified, that I learned from three good sources. Joe Trento, the journalist, a fellow attached to a university in Washington, D.C., and a guy with expert knowledge on the Middle East who had worked for a government agency. They said, it's very simple. The CIA and its asset Osama bin Laden were recruiting terrorists for the Afghan war. They were sending them to the United States for training,
Well, actually, 98% of Pakistan would probably fall along the same line. They believe that Osama is basically a CIA agent who's working undercover to put a bad image of Islam.
July 4th, 2001. Osama bin Laden, wanted by the United States since 1998, receives medical attention at the American hospital in Dubai, where he is visited by a local chief of the CIA.
That Osama bin Laden's code name in the CIA was Tim Osman. That he was a CIA asset trained in the 1970s.
This man is an operative and was an operative for the U.S. government, and if you are revering him, you are actually helping the criminals.
But if you stop at 9 and you skip to 11, skipping God, then you are a Luciferian. Because 11 is the number of the magician. It's the one step above. Once you have accomplished the tree of life, you are now the magician. You are one above 10. But they're doing it by skipping God. That's the symbolism of 9/11.